bring out
them pieces.
fucking board!
Let's see how good at chess he is. How good at chess are you, Mr. Gusto?
18 years ago, Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost collaborated in the confectionery contest. But why did they work together, and why did they enter the contest in the first place? That's the information I need to get out of my opponent somehow. God damn in hell. Let's see. Pawn, bishop,
rook,
queen, and rook. Mr. Gusto seems to have a habit of pretending to be asleep when things aren't going his way. Let's start by focusing on why he chose. God damn it. Let's start by focusing on why he chose to work with Mr. Frost. By my hand, now is the time to dig up the truth that was buried all those years ago. This is for you, Dad!
Man, this guy sleeps a lot.
just Eustace looking up from his fucking plastic cup of ice. Man, this guy sleeps a lot.
Yes. Mr. Gusto, what inspired you to collaborate with Mr. Frost?
We were acquaintances before we were contestants. Was interested in entering the contest, so we decided to sign up together.
Huh. And your decision to pair up with a sculptor had nothing to do with your lack of faith in your skills?
Don't know me! We joined forces because we wanted to make the most perfect creation possible. That's all!
I'm gonna bide my time here.
Frost's son and mine were in the same grade school.
Oh, cute.
We got along pretty well, too.
Oh, so you were just two friends who happened to try for the title of world's greatest confectioner?
Your boyfriends!
I know what you are. Little fucking bitch. Huh. Pretending to be asleep when the going gets tough won't work on me, I'm afraid. Mr. Frost was a sculptor, Mr. Gusto. I doubt he cared much about winning a title for confectioners. In which case he probably had a different motive for taking part in the contest, wouldn't you say? Wake up!
Fine. With me, I wanted that title. I was only in it for the prize, the ultimate cookbook.
I see. And since your objectives dovetailed so neatly, you decided to work together. But
Dovetailed.
Dovetailed. DuckTales, woo. But then...
Undertale.
But then something happened. A breakdown in your relationship, perhaps? If so, I want to know... why.
Actually gay. They were actually gay.
Mr. Prosecutor, I'm still quite unwell after my brush with death. Pushed me too hard. I'll be on my way back to the medical room.
No, wait!
You better wrap this up quickly. I'm already dangerously low on patience.
And my blood sugar!
And my blood sugar!
Mr. Gusto is trying desperately to make his escape, but he's not going anywhere yet. Not as long as he's still keeping things from me. So let's figure out what he was really after next.
My blood pressure's really low, actually.
There's no time to lose. I need to pick the right line of questioning, and fast!
Eustace in the background walking over to fucking Judy, just asking for
You wanted to appear on Mr. Tangaroa's TV show, didn't you?
And cook in Conga?
I believe it was called Bacon Bob.
You really think people would have wanted to watch me dance like an idiot while I work?
Yeah!
No! Might have been a bit much for younger viewers.
I bet I know what you watched. It was Silver Samurai! While I'm good at it. I know what I'm good at. And prancing around on TV isn't it. Maybe you should focus on what you're good at too. Because it certainly isn't asking the right questions.
Yeah! Touche, Mr. Gusto. Okay, apparently that was... Ow! That was the wrong question to ask. Fine.
He just slaps you in the face with his fucking dough.
Owie! You too had your eyes on something other than the title, didn't you? After all, I'm not sure the title of World's Greatest Confectioner even counts for that much.
Now you're insulting the word of the confectioner! My only goal, was to win that title. I didn't care about anything else. I had no idea how much it meant to me.
Wait for it.
Look, Since the design may not have been up to snuff back then, but you should see me now!
Oh, so you've improved.
But I have. I didn't do all that training in Zangfa for nothing.
Wait for it.
I looked up to Tangaroa, you know. And hours poring over the designs of his work.
The longer I do the voice, the more natural it becomes.
And used to watch his show with my son.
Sounds to me like Mr. Tangaroa's work was especially influential in your early studies. And with his recipe book, you might have even become the best someday.
Maybe. The book was a real treasure. No doubt about that. Any confectioner would have wanted it.
Oh. Just dream of sheep being fucking massacred. Okay, alright.
Bro, shut up.
You claim that your only goal was to win the title, yet you also seem to have had an interest in the contest prize, the ultimate cookbook.
Greatest collection of recipes by the world's greatest confectioner. Can't say I had absolutely no interest in it. Even if I did. What exactly is so wrong with that?
Nothing, I suppose. And that the book contained recipes for medicines, not desserts. And everyone who entered the contest supposedly knew that. I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere. I can't let them slip away from my grasp now. I just need to stay calm and keep the pressure on.
Why is he saying that?
I have a question. Was Tangaroa a medicine guy as well? Like, what's the connection?
Family. It was his family.
His family was a pharmaceutical company, yeah.
Okay,
Next-
so that
Cold
makes
Killer
sense for
X.
Delicia. Okay.
Next,
They're the
let's
ones that made Cold Killer X.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's find out why he wanted the cookbook.
that makes sense.
Did you know how valuable the cookbook really was?
What kind of question is that? He was a collection of Tangaroa's recipes. There wasn't a confectioner in the world who wouldn't have wanted to get their hands on it.
I don't have a clue as to how to proceed with this line of questioning. I better try another tack. Alright, we'll come back to that.
I like how his little scarf thing resembles a pipette
Yeah.
on Gusto.
So, your plan was to win the cookbook and use it to help you with your own creations.
Deaths. Book like that could have improved my craft tenfold.
You could have made a lot of money if you sold it.
Don't know how much. I don't know much about what that.
What the fuck? You know what? English is hard, folks.
But it was worth more than money. I'll tell you that.
Come now, Mr. Gusto. I think you know more about the Ultimate Cookbook than you claim.
They told us a little bit about it at the start of the contest.
Huh. Then you know what kind of recipes it actually contained, don't you? And that they weren't dessert recipes at all!
See, you did your homework. Fine. So you know what was really in there. Ultimate Cookbook, or the Angel's Cookbook, to give it the proper title. Collection of chemical formulas in way to synthesize new medicines nobody has ever heard of.
So we did know that the cookbook actually contained recipes for medicines.
And why did Tangaroa keep this?
I
The people?
don't know. So, you
There
know...
was a reason. I just don't remember what it is.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah. Your designs may have improved thanks to your training in Zangfa, but you clearly didn't do enough work on your skills of deception. You've already admitted that you knew the Ultimate Cookbook was a collection of recipes for medicines.
Bro,
I
min-max.
expect him to hand it!
Thereby making your interest not gastronomical, but pharmaceutical in nature.
Gastronomical means your tummy.
Oh. Dream of losing at chess, because that's what you're doing right now. You're a confectioner, Mr. Gusto. You had no professional interest in revolutionary new medicines, which suggests your interest must have been personal.
You sound like you're getting strangled every time that happens.
That's the idea.
I underestimated you.
Yeah, clearly the medicine was to cure your night terrors.
Right. You're right. Getting the title wasn't the only reason I entered the contest. I needed one of the recipes in that book. It was for my son. He was sick.
No!
He was? Tell me more.
No!
None of your business. I've told you as much as you need to know.
He looks rattled, but I can't let him off the hook. Let's find out what this mystery illness was. Oh boy, we're about to get personal. I'm almost gotten to the bottom of this. I can feel it. Just a few more moves. Alright,
I'm achieving the loose end position! Ah!
tell me a little more about your son.
He was my pride and joy, and my biggest fan.
Oh,
And you entered the contest in order to help him.
no.
Clearly don't have a child of your own. Your father would have done the same.
I
Trusty's
have
like Trusty.
I have like 5 daughters right now, so I do actually.
I've seen the way you treat women.
Okay. Unnecessary.
I would have done anything to help him. Anything!
I believe
Come on, I don't believe you.
don't believe you.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I'm calling you on your shit.
Should fucking Gusto just text him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose all your health.
Yeah, instant loss.
Would have come, you would come see me here at the contest venue, too. I'd have do the grand final, or the semi-final.
Really? You didn't get in the way of your work? If you were trying to beat Samson Tangaroa, surely you didn't have time to look after a child.
Well, I wanted to do what I could for him. He said he wanted to be, he said he always wanted to be the first to try my creations.
I don't know if I actually want to...
Hey, you can try it. Just
I'll try
fuck
it. You said your son was sick, Mr. Gusto, and yet he was able to come and join you for the contest? Oh yeah, that's a
Ooh,
good
okay,
point.
correct one. Nice.
It wasn't that kind of illness. Nothing life-threatening, anyway.
I think it's when he starts like massaging the fucking like pipettes. That's when you gotta press
Oh.
him. I think that's the new gesture.
This feels like it could be an important clue. Alright.
Saving this for later.
Could you tell me the name of the disease your son suffered from?
You're a real cold customer, Mr. Prosecutor! Isn't it enough that he was seriously ill? Why would you force me to tell you more?
Time to deploy my clue. You've already shared with me that your son's illness wasn't life-threatening. So why are you so reluctant to share any further details?
We're on fire.
May not have been life-threatening. That doesn't mean it hadn't been life-altering.
I see. That must have been very hard on both of you.
Chronic illness.
Of course it was. That was why I did everything I could to find a cure. I was desperate. I couldn't taste anything. Not even
Aww.
his favorite desserts.
Actually
Oh,
fucking sucks.
bro had COVID.
He had COVID.
As I understand it, the Ultimate Cookbook contains the recipe for a very particular medication. One that Mr. Tangaroa used to cure himself of his own taste disorder.
Oh, he had it too.
2, you say? So your son has a taste disorder then, am I correct?
How did I let that slip?
You've been asking me to believe that you needed to win the cookbook in order to cure your son. Well, was that really the case?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm not so sure that's true based on everything you've told me. I don't have a clue as to how to proceed with this line of questioning. I better try another okay, alright. So, it was looking necessary for him to get better. So you needed the cookbook to cure your son.
Nowadays you can get the medicine he needed anywhere. Back then, book was our only hope. That's why I didn't dare waste my time on fancy tea parties. I had to give it all. I had to give my all to my work.
And what about Mr. Tangaroa's work? Surely that tea break gave you the perfect opportunity to go steal a glance at it.
You're makes you think I had the energy or time to care about what the others had made?
I think you've made it abundantly clear how much interest you had in Mr. Tangaroa's work. What's more, if you were that determined to win the ultimate cookbook, I seriously doubt you would have passed up on a chance to take a peek at your competitor's entries.
I had plenty of chances throughout the contest to see and sample my rival's works, you know. Each time I did, nothing seemed to have any flavor. There've been herbs or something.
Mr. Gusto tasted had any flavor. That seems like it could be an important clue. Alright, here we go. Exhaustive Avenue. Oh, wait, never mind.
I'm gonna head to the restroom, babe.
Yeah, sit. Governor. Alright. Wasn't life-threatening, though. No. No, it was not. It wasn't. I see. Yes. Indeed. Verily.
Rah, rah.
Taste disorder? Have that.
Yes, indeed,
Did
he had.
2. Oh,
Yes,
dear.
sir!
Was that rat case? Really? Yes, not sure. Here we go. Taste disorders are difficult to live with. It isn't easy not being able to enjoy your food. You should know. After all, you just told me you'd experienced something like that during the contest. You said that nothing you sampled had any flavor. Those were your words, correct? Which would seem to suggest that you were suffering from a taste disorder. A confectioner without a sense of taste? Not exactly ideal. Are you sure it wasn't actually your own condition you were seeking a cure for, Mr. Gusto?
Had enough of your speculations. I managed just fine in that contest. In my own entries, no problem.
Ha! Sorry, but I'm afraid you're contradicting your own testimony. You already admitted that you and Mr. Frost had worked together during the contest. It's too late to claim that you did it on your own now! You would have us believe that you are a man of principle, a dedicated student of the confectioner's art. Yet you abandoned those principles and conspired with Mr. Frost to rig the contest. Also, you can cure your own taste disorder!
Got me, Mr. Prosecutor. As you said, his sense of taste was shot. Son's was fine. You'd eaten for so long. 18 years and nobody knew.
Sadly, you can lie to others, but you can't lie to me. Both Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost entered the contest hoping to obtain the ultimate cookbook for the medicine that would cure Mr. Gusto's disorder, and the money it would bring in for Mr. Frost. Thus, an uneasy alliance was forged. And that, I believe, is checkmate! Mine chest checkmate, bitch!
I'll admit it. You're good. I never told anybody any of this, but figured it out anyway. It's true. 18 years ago, I developed a disease.
Aguzia? Is that how you say it? Aguzia?
Aguzia?
What? Agnusia?
Aguzia. Aguzia? It's what said something.
It's a taste disorder that makes it so you can't taste anything at all. A confectionary's worst nightmare.
I wonder if that's a real thing. Hold on.
It probably is. Mr. Fender, is this what Mr. Tangaroa had as well?
Oh, it is! Fun. Pronunciation. Hold on. Let me hear this shit real quick. Actually, I'll do that later.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
No, the big man had what they call dissociated taste disorder. Basically, some things you could taste just fine, while others had no flavor at all. You just flat out can't taste shit.
So he suffered too. Wouldn't have been easy. Not when not when there wasn't a way to cure it on the market.
Which is why you needed Mr. Tangaroa's cookbook. Do you admit it now that that was the real reason you entered the contest?
It was only one of the reasons. I wasn't lying when I said I wanted the title.
Zagusia.
When I put my mind to something, it gets done, and I won't lose to anybody.
If I go a bit deeper, I think I sound like fucking that one guy from Street Fighter. I don't remember what his name is.
I may not have been able to taste it then, but I still knew my stuff was good enough to win.
What'd you say?
Oh. So you went into the final thinking you
Geef.
stood a good chance of winning.
300% Geef.
Of course.
What was that Fender said about what Mr. Tangaroa thought of Mr. Gusto's creations? Mr. Gusto's creations were a perfect balance of flavor and design.
I knew it.
At least up to the semi-final. Disappointingly, his entry for the final was subpar on both counts. Gusto's poison. The poison chosen specifically for Gusto. Gusto's poison. Alright. We were told that your entry for the final was far from the prize-winning taste sensation you described. What happened, Mr. Gusto? What went wrong that day?
Fine. Want me to talk? I'll talk. Not going to like what I have to say.
My entry for the
Geef.
final.
Frost and I were working together right up through the semi-final. I handled the flavor. He did the designing. I wanted to face Tangaroa in the final on my own. No help. Just me and my skills. So I helped Frost with his entry, but mine, I did alone. Didn't taste good in the final. That's on me. Can I say I like training? And that's all there is to it. Happy now?
Ugh. There don't seem to be any obvious contradictions in his testimony.
Not that I thought it'd be easy to get anything real out of him. He's managed to not slip. He's managed to not let slip what really happened for 18 years. After all, you know, he's a tight-lipped fuck. You just try pushing him a bit, Miles. You know, just see what you can shake loose. You know, just You ever hear Michael Jackson or
Yes.
loose? Yeah, that's it.
I
Footloose.
think I just might have to, Fender.
My foot loose. Yeah, we hear that song, Edgeworth.
Alright, let's see. 100% when I handle flavor, he did the designing. Okay, I wanted to fix something on the file on my own. No help, just me and my skills. So Frost's entry, but mine I did alone. Didn't taste good in the final. That's on me. What can I say? I like see. But he really needed that cookbook, though. I don't think you just do that fucking shit happens thing. So I'm thinking that might be. Yeah, hang on. Hold it! And yet, I heard that your creations prior to the final were scored highly for their flavor. So what went wrong? Was there some kind of cooking accident on that day?
No, nothing like that. It was... Told you, I had a taste disorder. My sense of taste failed me. It's as simple as that.
Well, Mr. Frost's entry was complimented on its flavor. Your sense of taste hadn't failed you then. Did something happen overnight?
Sorry.
Sorry. I don't think he's gonna spill any more beans, Mr. Edgeworth.
Perhaps
Yeah,
I
you
should ask him
stupid
about
bitch.
something else.
You could ask about probably
Semifinals?
semifinals, actually. Yeah, I would say semifinals, considering it's more important than Frost right now.
Yeah. Did something change between the semifinal and the final, Mr. Gusto?
Not really.
That's it.
And was that
Oh,
Frost?
the only difference between the semi-final and the final was that Frost wasn't helping me.
Okay. Then... Okay, so the difference between the semifinal and the final is that Frost was helping me, so I gotta... Let me look at the, where is it, the cakes?
Alright, what did we learn from the mine chest?
So,
Gusto's a bitch.
yeah, Gusto has a taste disorder, and
Okay,
we're trying to
Does,
figure.
do both he and his son have it, or is it just
No,
him
just
and
him.
his son
Just
doesn't
him.
have it?
And we know now that he basically would have done anything to get that cookbook. Essentially, that was his motivation.
Okay. So, like,
And-
his son didn't have it, his son tastes everything, and he has it.
And now we're trying to
Oh
investigate.
wait, then present the photo. Present the family photo. We heard that no. You look at the description of the photo.
Photo was got.
Gusto's son visited his dad daily up through the semifinal.
Okay, no wait, through the semifinal because they went missing, right? Oh shit! Yeah.
So the son,
Objection!
So the son tasted the creations to make sure they were sweet.
I can think of one significant difference between the semifinal and the final, Mr. Gusto. Your son. This is him in the photograph, correct? You told me he was here with you up through the semifinal.
Was. David.
What indeed? He was here with you up until the semifinal until he suddenly wasn't for the final. And just as suddenly your work went from being lauded for its flavor to being lambasted for it. I don't think that's a coincidence, do you? He wasn't just spending quality time with his father. He was playing a much more pivotal role than that.
God.
I just wanted him to see me hard at work. To show him I was trying my best for us. Who knows? Maybe it was him being there that helped me do so well in those early rounds.
Run.
Talk's a good game, but nothing about this guy screams super dad to me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I know
have
the
heard
type.
That in a while.
Okay, you don't have to be an asshole.
I also know the type.
Yeah, you have two of them, don't you, Kay? Indeed.
Just that your dad kind of sucks.
Thankfully,
What?
Thankfully, we would only have to give such an idea credence if his story were true. After all, how much could the encouragement of one small boy affect the taste of a grown man's work? Mr. Gusto prided himself with the flavor of his creations, but then he lost his sense of taste. He must have had a tough time maintaining his high standards after such a devastating loss. Unless... I'm sure your son was here to cheer you on. But that wasn't all he was here to do, was it?
A very suspicious man, Mr. Prosecutor. Why not by answering yourself for a change? What was an elementary school kid doing here other than to support his father?
Chase him, obviously. Your
A son of a
son...
bitch!
Your son knew the taste of your work pretty well, I imagine, Mr. Gusto.
He's my biggest fan. Of course he knew it!
In which case, he would have been a good judge of whether something tasted on brand, so to speak, no?
I don't understand why he didn't just remember what he was fucking using and then just reuse it.
Well, tasting is a really important process of any kind of cook, to be honest.
Yeah, no, if
Yeah,
you
fair.
mess something, like, up in the process, like, or if something goes
Do you
wrong
know
in the
how
process-
easy it is to mistake salt for sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What are you implying?
You've already told us that you were suffering from a taste disorder.
Uh-uh!
Uh-huh.
You're good. I never told anyone any of this, but you figured it out yourself. True, 18 years ago I developed a huge,
And now he's suddenly Venom. Okay. No one knew about your condition. Indeed. I doubt Mr. Frost would have wanted to continue collaborating with you had he found out. After all, it was your job to make sure his creations tasted good. Therefore, your son wasn't just here to support you. He was helping you by taste testing your work!
Dang, now it all makes sense. This guy fucking sucks. Frost's stuff tasted good because it really was finished the day before the kid was still here. I'm so smart. You know shit.
That's definitely a protagonist. That's definitely not a villain laugh right there.
You have a vivid imagination, Mr. Prosecutor. Do you seriously think I trust a kid to tell me how to adjust the taste of my masterpieces? I had some pride, you know. Even back then.
Did you now?
Designs may not have been much to write home about back then. I always knew my work tasted better than anybody else's. You think I lost everything by putting my reputation in the hands of a child?
He's your son!
Shut the fuck up. This is just more speculation. That is all it is.
Ah! In that case, I ask to speak with your son this instant. Let's see how much your story he can corroborate.
Sadly for you, my son is no longer my concern.
Oh, wow, you're a wonderful dad. What?
As soon as I got my sense of taste back, I went straight to Zhengfa to start my training. Cut off all ties with the kid for good!
Oh my, you're...
What the fuck, bro?
Dude!
Not even 2 minutes ago.
I'm here in the contest to help my son get his sense of taste back. Now, fuck that kid!
Oh my god. Wow, so you're an asshole father. You dick!
What?
You what? You abandoned your own child?
Yo.
Wait, I do want to note real quick. I have a fucking Chrome OS thing saying I will be signed out in 5 minutes. Is it okay if I just real quick sign in, or sign out, sign in?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. I fucking hate this computer and all of the agony it's causing me. It's fucking irritating.
Am I Fender for 5 minutes?
Take Fender
No, for
over
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that ain't the half of it. Way past cool. And that ain't the half of it. No one knows where he is, even now. The cops have looked all over for him, but no dice.
So, still think you can prove your asinine theory? I'd like to see you try! You think I care about anyone else besides confectionery? Think again! I got
An asshole.
I got my sense of taste back. What need do I have for a son?
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Silence in the courtroom.
What do you mean?
Well, Mr. Gusto's words and actions may demonstrate a lack of humanity on his part. The goddess of justice cannot judge him for that.
Yes,
She fucking can.
Yes, she can! Child abandonment?
Therefore, Mr. Edgeworth, I believe it is time for you to admit your defeat.
Verity, why are you siding with this asshole? Yeah, give it up! 18 years is a long time for anything to surface now, proof or otherwise. Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, we have to do something. If we don't, the truth might be lost for forever.
Where are you, Detective Gumshoe? Can't imagine whose blood it could possibly be, but I'll get this right away, sir.
Forget about it.
Forget about it!
Forget about it.
Oh, please, detective, please.
Alright, I am back, bitches.
Welcome back. I really need to get something checked out in my head. I don't know what's going on there.
Can't even remember his own voice, bro.
I can't remember what I own sound like. That's the last piece of the puzzle, I'm sure of it. Once you know whose blood it is.
Hey, Miles. Sorry for the voice change earlier. I just went back in time for like a couple minutes. Sorry to cut in on your Mind Palace time, but I was pondering something myself.
Thunder.
Our friend Gusto didn't come here just to check up on the body, did he?
You mean because he tried to open the case?
Exactamundo. We have anything that might explain why he tried to do that?
He might. Detective Gumshoe can make
Anything
it
that
back
can
in
suss him
time
out.
with a certain piece of evidence. Hurry the fuck up!
That's quite enough.
I mean, we are a bit, away from
Shut the fuck up, I'm talking.
Oh shit.
Idle chatter. Defense. Now it's you.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Sorry to keep you waiting!
Please let me call him Flatfoot, bro.
Speak of the devil. and he shall
Please,
fear.
Eustace Button, please.
I take it you have the test results, detective? Yes, sir! The lab just got back to me.
Shit.
Active please. Court is in session. Now then, am I right to assume that you are bringing us evidence that Mr. Edgeworth was speaking of?
Huh? What? Hey, no fair! Why didn't anyone tell me about any of this?
It is indeed the evidence in question, Your Honor. It needs testing. It needs
That's
testing.
not fair!
I don't
You
care!
gotta tell me I'm the prosecutor! You gotta tell me!
It needed testing,
He's
so
a
I
very
asked...
whiny child.
It needed testing, so I asked him to carry it out.
What the... Why is everyone always helping you? I'm supposed to be the one in charge here!
Mr. Winner, I'm
That's me.
sorry I didn't involve you, but this is important. Can we at least hear what the detective has to say?
No! Well... Alright.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a
See, look at
switch up.
Not everything...
Could I... Okay.
Yeah, see, not everything has to be a fucking ass pool, you know? So, Detective Gumshoe, what did the test have to tell us? You're not gonna believe this, but the owner of the blood we found in the liquid at the bottom of the Gemini case is Carmelo Gusto, the victim of the poison gas attack.
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Detective. You've been very helpful. Well, it looks like my suspicions were correct.
Fuck you.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
Damn.
Yes, what do you mean? Explain yourself. What is the significance of this blood to this case?
Ha! It's only the very thing the perpetrator of the IS-7 incident has been trying to hide all these years.
I...
The fact that your blood was found inside the Gemini case, Mr. Gusto, is as good as us finding your blood lying right next to Mr. Frost's body!
Why would you be traces of blood in there? Of all places, Mr. Gusto.
If you won't answer her honor, Mr. Gusto, then I will. There wasn't just blood in the liquid from the Gemini case. There were traces of salt and sugar, too. Oh, shit, sorry.
There were.
Yes, there were, yes. And if you remember
There were.
Yes, there were! And if you remember one particular
There
part-
were.
Yeah. I am not fucking giving this
There
energy,
were.
man. And if you
There were.
remember... Stop it! Let me finish my thought, guys!
No.
One particular part of Mr. Frost's work was allegedly very salty indeed.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. I remember Mrs. Scone was like, "Oh, that's so salty, Daddy." Talking about what Alicia told us back then, right? What was it again? Oh,
Did they ever? I never tried ice so scrumptious in my life.
really, man? I was gonna get in bed.
Really?
Well,
Oh my god.
scrumptious except for the salty bit, of course. That was a bad about it.
The salty bit?
Why do you sound like Papa Pig from fucking Peppa Pig?
It's in the other photo you've got there. This bit's the happy bit. The happy thing.
Gemini's liar! Why is he lying? Yes, the liar, and only
Yes.
the liar.
That's how my dad sounded.
Tasted as if it had been flavored with salt. There were no
Okay.
traces of salt anywhere else in Mr. Frost's entry.
Very interesting. Then perhaps you can tell us, Mr. Edgeworth. Where did the salt from the liar come from?
I can
Yeah,
only
what's up,
think of
lamp?
one thing. The fucking murder weapon! Take that!
This is the lamp from the I-7th incident?
Indeed.
Really, Pop ate the murder weapon?
And I believe that the salt that gave the liar its flavor came from just such a lamp. Mr. Von Karma had established that both salt lamps were in Mr. Tangaroa's room at the time of the crime. One of them was used to kill Mr. Frost, and it was stained with his blood, but no corresponding pool of blood was found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Right, because the culprit chucked the piece of chocolate with it into that little stream. Just, you know, Kobe.
Furthermore, I'm sorry, the fucking Kobe. It's the fucking image of Gusto just doing a fucking basketball shot, fucking three-pointer. Evidence.
Yeah, he does a little dance after he hits it into the fountain.
Oh,
That Sonic gif you sent.
Michael Jordan. Ooh.
Michael Jordan, Kobe, 3-pointer, time to dance.
Alright. Furthermore, aside from the liar, no traces of salt were found anywhere else in Mr. Frost's room either.
Hey, come to think of it, if we found in Delicia's room were both broken. Why the fuck was that?
The lamps appear to be broken.
Vault was smashed.
Oh my god.
Both of them.
Chill.
We never did figure out how. Man, I said it's so different back then. Holy shit. We never did figure out how the one that wasn't used to.
Man, puberty was real different to me back then.
Man, taking testosterone was a son of a bitch.
Dude, I need the fucking cookbook. I think we might all have something.
Are we thinking maybe it was Gusto's blood on it at some point? You know, maybe?
Nah, stop figuring out shit.
Anyone whose blood was found on one of the lamps would have been a person of interest to the police. So the killer needed to hide the blood somehow, and
Stop
in a
being
way,
smart. Stop doing your job.
and in a way that wouldn't arouse suspicion.
And you are seriously suggesting that the liar was used to do that?
I am. I suspect that the bloody salt was somehow applied to the liar so that it could be hidden inside the case. Because unlike the fountain water, the sculptures would have needed more time and care to test properly. And so, he waited, and waited for his chance to dispose of the liar undetected.
Then the reason he's here today is...
18 years ago, Mr. Frost's body and the evidence pointing to his killer were taken away together. This, of course, was not part of the perpetrator's plan, and thus a new dilemma arose. How could he be sure that neither Mr. Frost's body nor the evidence would be discovered someday?
So back he comes, 18 years later, sneaking in bright and early to try and cover his tracks.
Well, Mr. Gusto, are you finally ready to admit it? That you are the one responsible for the IS-7 incident?
Oh, this bitch is still here.
Mr. Gusto! It's all because of you, that's Samson. Bro, he's
Still.
evil.
So I finally got caught, huh? All these years later. Nobody came close back then. Not even the big shot prosecutor or the attorney. Oh, that's some impressive work, Mr. Prosecutor. I have to hand it to you.
You admit it then? That you murdered Artie Frost?
Sure I do. I did it. I killed him.
Yeah, Justine.
Where's the crash? Where's the crash out? Where's the breakdown?
I'm so disappointed there's no crash out, bro. I'm actually a little sad. That was the entire reason I wanted Gusto.
But he had himself to blame.
What do you mean by that?
Please, agreed to help me. We were supposed to help each other so that one of us could win. Whoever one was supposed to let the other use the cookbook. On the day of the final, the rat finally showed his true colors. Seriously, Frost, we had a deal.
Sorry.
French.
I'm not helping you in the final. Our little agreement is over, Gusto.
I helped you. I spent all day yesterday making the ice for your pieces.
Did you? And you can prove that, I suppose?
You... Wait. You're planning to betray me right from the start, weren't you? Frost double-crossed me. I had to make my peace for the final by myself.
That's why you don't trust the French, bro.
No, don't trust the French.
Never trust the baguette! Like you said, the sun wasn't there, so I didn't have any help with the flavor either.
So much for the pride you claim to have in your ability to make delicious desserts.
Go ahead and judge. I have no idea what it was like for someone like me to lose my sense of taste. Give up everything to become the best! Everything! I take pride in that!
I mean, I don't know. A lot of artists like still are great artists, even if they like become disabled in some way, shape, or form. I think he's kind of a loser for this, honestly.
Honestly,
Shut
I
up,
mean,
you draw men.
Like I'm gonna be so like okay. Like on one hand, I totally get the thing of like, oh, I need someone else to taste test, but I'm making everything. On the other hand, if he wasn't like, he's such a dick about it that I can't like
he is a dick.
Shut
Dude,
up,
he
agree
just
with it.
used
He's
his
such
son.
a bitch, bro. If it was a
My son should
case
have
of like,
helped me, but he didn't, so I cut him out of my life.
Like
so if like Delicia had lost her like sense of taste or whatever for like and she was like an actual cook and she was nice about it, like I'd get that and I'd be like, oh man, that's
so
shitty.
bad. Yeah.
All right, go
But
on.
this guy's a bitch. This guy's a
Yeah,
bitch.
Really? Yeah, but all right, go on.
Someone that you could never understand.
You're right. I don't understand. Do you take pride in the fact that you resorted to murder? Or that you abandoned your son? Why would I want to understand someone who could do such things?
Man can afford to rely on other people.
Oh my god, you
Learned that the
can't.
hard way 18 years ago.
Bro, your son loved you and was willing to help
Son never
you.
showed up on the day of the final.
Oh.
In hindsight, I wouldn't be surprised if Frost was the reason why.
Why would you think that? What exactly happened to your son?
How am I supposed to know? I told you, he's none of my concern anymore.
Oh, I
According to
see.
you guys, nobody knows where he is now either.
And you don't care? You're horrible.
That's something I don't know.
So with his disappearance, so too went your chances of winning, correct?
Yeah. Had to find another way of getting my hands on that book. That's when inspiration struck. Decided to skip afternoon tea and sneak into Tangaroa's room. It should have been so easy. All I had to do was photograph the formulas I needed and get out of there. Then Frost showed up.
That's snarky.
Bro, he's so smug.
Yeah, they're both douchebags. I thought I might find you here.
Varric and Whitlock core, actually.
Literally! Alright. Stealing recipes from the famous cookbook, hmm? Oh, tut 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 tut.
Frost.
Ooh, what's this? A cure for taste disorders? Oh, no, that's just too tragic. A confectioner who can't taste anything? What will people say?
If you tell anybody, I'll...
You'll what? You can't even hit me, you miserable worm.
He's an asshole.
Are you?
Yeah, they're both perfect for each other. They're both fucking assholes.
Frost shoved me hard when I went to punch him. Knocked me clean off my feet. Crashed into one of the lamps. Must have been when my blood got on it.
So, Mr. Frost wasn't the first to get hurt?
It was all over. I realized I had to get rid of that blood somehow. I scraped off all the bloody bits. Dissolved those salt shavings into some flavored ice mixture and brushed it all over the harp.
Oh, that's fucking gross. What the hell? And that's how you made the evidence linking you to the murder vanish?
Frost was going to blackmail me. Would have made me give him money to keep quiet about my condition.
So you decided you had to kill him?
Yeah, I guess I did! What are you going to do about it? Why would I let him live? Would you want someone holding something like that over your head?
Bro, literally just...
He's the one who drew first blood. Makes for a solid case of self-defense, don't you think?
So that was the impetus behind it all.
Anyway, I initially took the lamp to Frost's room. Straight there once I figured out how I was going to hide the bloody part.
Inspired by all the ice sculpturing tools lying about the place, huh?
Not as dumb as you pretend to be. Yeah, I figured I could use them to chip it off and grind it up. Once that was done, baiting the stuff over the harp was easy.
But why Samson? Why did you have to frame him?
That man.
How did?
Yeah.
Hold it! I never meant for the cops to pin it on him. That was your fault. You and the rest of them.
No.
Why do you think I went to the trouble of placing the lamps and cloths back in Scone's room?
There's only
Bro,
one
Skull
reason-
got framed twice.
Damn, no one likes you, Scone. Jesus. There's only one reason to plant the murder weapon in the room of another contestant, and that's to cast suspicion on that person.
You tried to frame me, Gusty Pants.
Hey, people
Yes,
just don't.
fuck you!
They don't like us English people. They just don't like us English people. That's it.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why paroled me?
To me. I'm giving everything to Gusto. This motherfucker's tearing my vocals.
I respected Tangaroa. He was the best. A true champion.
You were a loser.
I would never have wanted him to take the fall. You're a fraud. Your work wasn't even real. You had no respect for our craft at all. You deserve to be punished for what you did.
How could you?
Had you refrained from eating Tangaroa's work, Frostbody would not have been found.
You fat bitch.
And was to wait until Tangaroa was judging your room. So I sneaked the corpse into Frost's room and freeze it. Thanks to you, Own here found it before I had a chance to retrieve it.
I don't understand. Why did you need to freeze his body at all?
Why indeed?
Mr. Edgeworth, surely you must know. Why did Mr. Gusto need to freeze Mr. Frost's body? Go on, tell me.
I would say time of death, probably.
Probably, yeah, served time of death, probably.
Ice just preserves so much shit.
It does. Mr. Gusto needed to freeze Mr. Frost's body in order to obscure the time of death. If they determined that the murder occurred during afternoon tea, he would have been an obvious suspect.
Bingo! Freezing Frost's body wasn't simple. Preparing everything took time. So I decided to put his body in the chest in Tangaroa's room while I got everything ready in Frost's. At the time, it seemed like the perfect hiding spot. I counted on some gluttonous pharmacist showing up and making the whole ship collapse!
I still don't get it though. Why disguise the body as an ice sculpture at all?
Really just intricately called her a fat ass.
Yeah. The sooner it was found, the smaller the effect of freezing it would have had on masking the time of death. Therefore, he needed to disguise it, at least until it fully frozen.
Oh my god.
How awful. Using Mr. Frost's own work to help you cover up the truth behind his murder.
You tried to hide the body with a tablecloth! Shut the fuck up!
No!
Let's say,
Ironically,
No.
Tangaroa would have been just fine if the body hadn't been found before I got it out of the room.
What were you gonna say, Trent?
nothing. Go ahead.
If only things had gone to plan, he wouldn't even have been arrested, let alone convicted.
You mean it was my fault? Everything that happened to Samson? It was all because I found the body?
And don't let him get inside your head, Judes. None of this was your fault. It wasn't for
Mean
Samson.
to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You want cup of your own tea? Question mark.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for here you go. If it wasn't for Samson, it would have been Delicia instead. She would have been the one they arrested. Either way, only one person to blame here, and that's Gusto.
It didn't help that the initial detective was so bad at his job either.
Yeah, it's funny, his name is Bad.
Bad with two D's.
He never even told the prosecutor that the body had vanished.
Yeah, fuck you too, pal. So then, Mr. Von Karma had unwittingly placed Mr. Tangaroa under arrest in the absence of a body.
I mean, I guess it would explain why he was so keen to wrap things up. Still, you think he'd notice something as big as that if he'd taken a look at a few reports?
Not if someone had been deliberately distorting the facts of the case, though. Either way, it seems that Mr. Von Karma didn't know about the body until after the arrest had been made. But admitting that would have spoiled his perfect record. So he kept it to himself and proceeded to prosecute Mr. Tangaroa regardless. How on brand.
Oh.
Really be true. That was not the right voice.
You don't feel bad at all? Somebody spent 18 years in prison because of you.
Sticks and stones, girlie, sticks and stones.
What a jerk! I ought to arrest you right now, pal!
I'm afraid I can't allow you to do that, Detective.
So you noticed, huh? That somebody did. Judge is right. You can't lay a finger on me.
Well, why? Oh my god. I hate when it doesn't take a... Why? You just confessed to murder!
No idea, huh? I guess I'd better lay it out for you. Put it on, bitch, one eye.
Why you can't arrest me?
Here, watch, hold on. I killed Frost 18 years ago. Yeah, I make food, it's fancy. Statute of limitations for murder in this country is 15 years. Do the math. You can't arrest me! You think I'd have confessed otherwise? Hope everyone's enjoying my fucking gusto.
We
are,
are.
Right.
My vocals.
The statute of limitations is only 15 years! Is this really the end of the line, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm gonna get away with murder! I'm gonna get away with murder!
Once the statute is expired, he can't be charged, so...
But... How unfortunate, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm afraid that both Mr. Gusto's confession and your deductions will have to be struck from the record.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Verity!
Fuck you too.
Bro, what the fuck?
And that Mr. Tangaroa convicted will... Oh my god. Conviction will remain in place. Sorry, my roommate made me laugh.
Do you have a fucking rock where your heart's supposed to be, Verity? Jesus Christ! But we've finally proven that the police never had Mr. Frost's body in their possession! Even if we can't arrest Mr. Gusto, surely Mr. Tangaroa has grounds for a retrial on that basis!
Does he? I wouldn't be so sure.
Jesus
What a
Christ.
bitch. What the fuck?
Then the goddess's judgments are somewhat harder to overturn than you might imagine.
What the fuck?
You... My god, Verity, my god! Like, I thought there was a limit, but no, you have no fucking limit. You two are peas in a fucking pod!
Oh, what the hell, man?
You and Gusto are just peas in the pod, aren't you? So the committee means for the verdict from 18 years to go to stand no matter what?
Give me a second.
Bad luck, Mr. Prosecutor!
There must be something we can do. Something to bring Mr. Gusto down. Alright, well, obviously it's gotta be... yeah. Alright, it's gotta be this. Alright. 15 years from the date of crime. The statute is suspended should the suspect flee to a foreign country. Oh! The statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice's indictment to the end of their trial. Okay, alright, those two at-risks are gonna be, like, our saving grace here.
Yeah, he went to Zhangfa.
He did, didn't he? Yeah!
Yeah.
Second statement. Okay, they're just making sure.
Yeah.
This country.
Hold it! Depending on your actions over the last 18 years, the statute may not have expired yet.
This ought to be good. Alright, I got nothing left to hide. If there is something you want to ask it. Ask me!
Very well. Tell us where you've been and what you've been doing since the incident.
Sure. Not long after the contest, I was able to cure my taste disorder thanks to the formula from the book. Not so long after that, I went to Zhangfa to really buckle down and hone my craft.
That explains a lot. We tried to contact you after the fact. Why did my screen freeze?
No, mine did too.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh.
Hold on, stop watching. Watch stream.
Yeah, my stream's still up. You want me to restart it? Hang on.
Yeah, restart the
yeah,
Discord stream.
yeah.
Restart the Discord stream. Yeah.
Yeah, not the actual stream, guys. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. The Discord stream. Thank you for clarifying. All right, there you go. We are still very much live. Don't worry.
Let me restart that real quick. I mean, that explains a lot. We tried to contact you after the fact, but I guess you were long gone by then, huh?
Could be. He left, let's see, around a year after the murder. It was before Tangaroa's last day in court. To Zegfa was the best thing I ever did. Flavor, design, I'm the full package now!
Objection! And all on the backs of those whose lives you destroyed!
What's an omelet without a few eggs, huh? Nothing, Mr. Prosecutor!
He
Nothing!
just fucking Senator Armstrong to me, that dick!
You're evil.
I'm glad I get to play this fucker. This is actually really fun.
Sticks and stones, girlie!
Yeah, this might be the most unapologetic fucking asshole villain in all
I
of Ace
love
Attorney.
him.
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
love him.
I'm thinking. There's one. I'm thinking of him.
You can't arrest me, and that's all that matters.
I'm thinking about him.
I need more to work with. There has to be something I can get out of him. Maybe I could push him further on the statements he just made. Is there anything I should follow up on? His training is saying far, because, yeah.
Zhang Fa. Yeah, how long, bitch?
I'd like you to tell us more about your training in Zhang Fa, if you wouldn't mind.
Fine.
And later went to Zhang
I
Fa
later went to
train.
Zengfa to train, and I finally became the best in the world.
Yeah, but
How
statute
long?
of
No, wait. We
limitations-
gotta ask how long. I think.
I think we're fine.
Like we gotta press him. I think.
Oh, we can. It wouldn't hurt to present, just to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Objection!
have the health. We have the health.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
Yep.
I thought that because there was no like time limit or there was no like
Yeah,
number.
you're true.
All right, it's
You're
fine, it's
fair.
fine. All right. The statute of limitations for murder is subject to the following condition. The statute is suspended should the suspect flee to a foreign country, which means that the time you spent abroad doesn't count towards the total time under the statute.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. The explanation.
Right! It's like somebody hit pause while he was in Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei.
No, I like saying Faye. That's funny.
It appears that there may be time left on the clock yet. But that will depend on how long you stay in Zhangfa, Mr. Gusto.
Stops him from just lying here, by the way. Like,
It was 3 years exactly.
Oh, you dumb
3
bitch.
years. Hold on. You say anything until I've done the math. I need to take out my notebook, screw some stuff down. Need the paper. Murder happened 18 years back. The statue is 15 years. Add the 3 overseas. Divide by 2. Carry the 1.
Plus 3 makes exactly 18, which means no way! Mr. Edgeworth, you did it! The statue hasn't expired after all!
Wait, guys. 15 plus 3 is 18.
Thanks, winner.
Bingo! 18 years exactly. Glad you worked it out for yourselves.
He's just been stringing us along this whole time!
Good, aren't we? We can arrest him now.
No, it was the day before he got convicted.
I
Yeah.
hate to break it to you, little sis, but A7 went down at the end of December. It's April now, which means, strictly speaking, it's been 18 years and 4 months since Frost's murder.
We gotta find 4 months he wasn't fucking here.
If Gusto stayed in Zhangfa, if Gusto's stay in Zhangfa really lasted 3 years on the nose, it's not enough. We're a few months short.
Could he just say that he was like spent a few months in like Aruba or something, please?
Yeah, bro's like, yeah, I went to France to like
Is it-
rob-
Okay, here's the
went to
thing.
France
Is
to
it
piss
is it
on,
bad? I really wish he gets away with this so he can become a future villain in like a future case. I just love how much of an asshole he is.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? You can't touch me.
I hate to admit it, but he'd read the board well when he made his confession. You little bitch.
How unfortunate, Mr. Edgeworth. The only statue had been suspected for another year. Sorry, someone was knocking on my wall.
It's chill. No worries.
Wall?
The wall, they're in the wall.
Weirded me
They're in
out.
the
All right,
walls. in the
anyway.
Those who would overturn the goddess's judgment must be willing to pay the price should they fail. And you, Mr. Edgeworth, have failed.
I'm dancing in my corner. Dancing in the corner.
He doesn't know an alley-oop into the fucking fountain.
just like fucking makes a little confectionery of Edgeworth and just yeets it into the fountain.
No,
with
no,
his
he
face.
makes a ball of the fucking blanket that was used as evidence and just dunks it in there.
All right.
What are you going to do now? No evidence, stupid loser.
Oh, here we go. I gotta be melodramatic. Give me a second. There must be something I can
Chill.
do.
Chill.
Typical anime
Chill.
Edgeworth.
Give me a second. I have to do that thing where I pull the lever and water comes down. Something I could do.
I knew it. Well, if the law can't bring Mr. Gusto to justice, then
Yeah,
pull out a knife.
Yeah, Bound gets it. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, not like that. Not like that.
Dudes, what are you thinking? Is she actually able to kill him?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna do it.
Objection! Don't need to go adding to your rap sheet just yet.
Oh, man.
Not done here. Far from it. Because there's still a way we can nail him.
You can what? There is?
Nail, like a nail to a picture frame, not that kind of nail.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Alright, Miles Reno. Pep talk. Alright, come in.
Yep,
Group circle,
yep.
group circle, group
Okay,
circle.
all right,
I need
yeah,
you to
okay.
think back over everything we knew about this case.
Everything. Everything?
Everything down to the last nook and cranny.
The nook and cranny?
Nook and cranny, yeah, exactly. Custos overlooked one critical thing that you yourself were led to believe wrongly about.
Which is?
He wasn't there for Samson's last trial, remember?
Oh.
As I can tell, he doesn't seem to know what the final verdict that came down on that day was. Which means there's still one way left to us. Crack open your statutes for dummies there and take another look.
Got it.
17 years ago, they really did a number on Samson and framed him like a pretty picture. If we make good use of the verdict now, we can make Gusto pay in full for what he's done.
And, are you?
Those who would overturn the goddess's judgment must be willing to pay the price should they fail. Samson's own client, Miles, and I can't bring myself to use a source of his pain as a weapon in this fight. Come back from the bathroom, dudes. So whether we play our last card or not, it's gonna have to be up to you. You're the main character now.
Thank you. I was always the main character. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's not
But I
called...
think he's the main character, bro.
I am.
No, actually, no, that fits more in line.
My name is on the fucking title. All right.
Who gave you the motivation just now? I did. Therefore, main
All right.
character gave
Let's
inspiration to the side
let's put a wrap on this, guys.
I'm
Let's put a
your
wrap on this.
Maya.
Let's put a wrap on this!
Yeah.
Bringing Mr. Gusto to justice can only happen if I use the outcome of that hard-fought trial. So, should I raise an objection and play that card or not?
Raise the objection!
Phoenix would do it.
Okay, no, I got it. Objection! There you go.
My father, Mr. Von Karma, one sought to reveal the truth, the other to hide it. I know which path I choose to follow, the one that seeks to reveal the truth. What my real father would have done.
Exactly.
I'm so fucking proud of Miles.
The court has reached its final verdict. The record will state that Mr. Gusto has been found not guilty on all accounts.
Objection!
Damn it!
No, Your Honor! Mr. Carmelo Gusto is absolutely guilty! And I refuse to let him walk away. His crimes are too unspeakable to go unpunished!
Do you mean to suggest that you have ground on which to call for his arrest? Sorry.
I do.
Real quick, Snarky, I want to let you know that the voice I'm giving Gusto is a bit gravelly, and I tend to get loud with it, so if you're noise sensitive, turn me down.
Yeah.
Anyway, now to show Judge Gavelle something that proves the statute of limitations hasn't yet expired.
Look, alright, no, yeah, the case.
Yeah,
Can I see the case files?
Yeah, because it said no. Now I know what he's talking about. Because Fender said that the fucking trial was delayed because of the fucking It was delayed because of how long it went on, right? So that means...
I think so. Is there a date here that we can use?
Go to the next page.
Yeah, it was delayed. It was delayed because like the fucking
Go to the third page. Okay. What do we have that says it was delayed a bunch?
I mean, I know they said it. I'm usually led to taste.
We go to the first page real quick.
Convicted as accomplice. Okay. Date December.
Yeah, this doesn't have.
Murder weapon.
Statutes of limitations expired 3 years ago.
On December 24th.
So we need to find. No, that just covers
what's the day?
It's April.
Right, wait.
We're in April.
Hang on. Wait. Convicted as an accomplice based on his. All detention was discovered that his taste disorder was subtly cured via medication. Victim's body was found inside one of his creations, leading to his arrest. Oh wait! He was convicted as an accomplice. He was convicted as an accomplice. Yeah. Oh, we got this son of a bitch! We got him! We fucking got him!
Get him!
Take that!
Does it show that? Okay. No.
Very well. Is there a
okay.
particular page on
Suspect data.
of the
I think it's
IS
suspect data. Yeah.
file you would like us to refer to?
I'd like to direct your attention to the page concerning the suspect. As you can see, Samson Tangaroa was convicted as an accomplice, and it took around 1 year for his indictment of that verdict to be reached.
Yes, that does seem to be the case.
The book you gave us details certain conditions pertaining to the statute of limitations for murder. One of them, as I mentioned, is that the statute is suspended if the suspect flees the country. And another... states that the statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice's indictment to the end of their trial.
What? Tangaroa was convicted as an accomplice? Oh no, that's using this, Sean.
Yep. Guess you were in Guess you were in Zhangfa when the verdict came down.
Well, Mr. Bender, you sound different.
Alright, we don't need to comment.
I finally recovered from that spicy sandwich.
Okay, move on. We gotta finish this case up, guys. Come on.
Samson was convicted as an accomplice, not as the main perpetrator. Which is clearly news to you, and not good news either. Am I right?
How can that be? Tangaroa wasn't an accomplice to anyone! He was innocent and you know it!
Oh, we know it. It's what we've been trying to prove all along. And in a pleasing twist of fate, his wrongful conviction will be the very thing that sets him free! If you spent 3 years in Zhangfa, and your accomplice, Samson Tangaroa, was on trial for 1 year, it means you can still be charged with Mr. Frost's murder up to 19 years after the fact. In other words, the statute of limitations hasn't expired at all!
Bro.
The goddess' judgment is infallible, but that of her servants appears it is not. It seems the prosecutor in charge of this case may have
Erred.
Unbelievable. We have no choice but to instigate a full inquiry.
Thanks, Manfred. Your fuck-up just became my ally.
How can this? You weren't supposed to be able to!
18 years. That's a long time to let somebody else suffer for your crimes.
Bro, this guy's a scumbag, it doesn't matter.
It's time to pay the piper, Gusto, and not a moment too soon.
I prayed against... What the fuck? Has been recognized! Give up everything to this! Everything! Even my own son!
Moles the pity. But you can't run from the law forever, because the bills come due at last! Alright, here we go.
He's so
Breakdown
cool, bro.
time.
Bro, meditating?
Oh, he's gonna break down. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Bro, meditating?
That was an interesting breakdown.
What did you say?
Well, yeah, you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Each and every fucking one of you.
What?
Alright, Mr. Gusto's all set for his trip downtown, sir.
Good. Which means it's your turn next, right? I suppose so. Yeah, bitch, you're guilty.
What?
Oh god,
I said, yeah, bitch, you're guilty.
Sorry, I can't hear you over all this ringing in my
I
ears.
said,
I hope I came through clearly, by the way.
You did.
Yeah,
Thank
you
God.
really did.
You did.
So glad.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I've caused y'all so much trouble. But thank you. Thank you so much for bringing Mr. Augusto to justice at last.
I'm afraid there's no escaping the consequences of your actions, Miss Bound.
Yeah.
But those actions were born of the legal mistakes that were made all those years ago. We all know that.
Yeah.
So allow me to apologize in return. On behalf of the prosecution.
Yeah, that guy was a bitch.
He was.
Oh
He
no,
really was.
I have no one to blame but myself for it all. Starting
The
with
guy was
those
a bitch, but I love
sculptures.
him as a villain.
Hey, Judes. You think you maybe what? You think you want? Hold on.
Just
Maybe.
Third time's the charm. You think maybe you might want me to represent you? I'm not some nervous newbie anymore. And there's no way I'm letting you take the rap for everything.
Oh, I'd be honored. Thank you, Mr. Fender.
Oh, okay.
You get his hug? Does he? Oh.
I like to think he got his hug. I like to think he got his hug.
I like that.
Sorry, ma'am, but you gotta come with me now.
Of course.
Make sure not to tighten the cuffs too much. Bro. Shit hurts.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll stop to eat McDonald's on the way, you know? It's...
Mercy Val, Mercy Val. Hey, what up, bitch?
Hey, Verity! Hey, Verity! Hey, that cool friend of yours, Carmelo Gusto, huh? Huh? What about that? How about them Gustos, huh? Huh? Yeah, Judge Gabel? Huh? Yeah? 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 I see you're not in the mood, okay.
No, you should have kept going. You should have kept going. You should have kept going higher, and then just at your highest octave, should have gone, why did you like us?
Why did you lie to us?
Lie? What are you talking about?
Verity, I'm not... You implied that there was no case for a retrial, but as we've proven that wasn't true. Surely, anyone truly committed to seeing justice done would have called one as soon as the body was found.
She's got her shit-eating grin the entire time he's talking.
I'm not obligated to answer such questions.
The amendment rights.
And you clearly have no intention of doing so, either. Oh, wonderful.
You are
Man, I hate this
quite a
bitch.
threat to the committee of prosecutorial excellence.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored.
As such, you give me little choice but to report back on your continued transactions.
Same thing.
No doubt, you will be called to appear before the committee in due course.
Great.
And she closes the gavel.
Now, I must be on my way.
Is everybody a part of this justice system corrupt or something besides
Yes,
Miles?
everyone's an asshole!
Yes.
What the heck? And after you caught the real serial killer and everything. That isn't that what prosecutors are supposed to do?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Kay. Verity doesn't like me. You know? Yeah. Regardless of how it may all play out, I will never regret what we accomplished here today.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Even if I might be out of a job tomorrow. Oh, I forgot you were here.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you stick your nose in this case anyway? You weren't even on the job.
My job is to bring the truth to light, Mr. Winner. Not only as a prosecutor, but as a person.
I don't get it.
I wouldn't expect you to understand. And as long as you believe that closing a case makes you a winner.
That's going way over my head.
Oh, you have so much to learn.
I'm going home. I'm telling my dad about this.
Oh,
Of course. Of course.
What's that all about?
well, you see, Kay, Eustace is an idiot. He
A
also
bitch.
doesn't like me.
Eustace is like mini-me, but no intelligence.
Yes, Eustace still has a lot to learn is all. There's a lot of people that just really don't like me. I have a lot of ops.
It's Sebastian saying that, Eustace saying that exact same thing to his dad. Dad, they are my ops!
Alright.
Oh my god, why is it loading?
Yeah, Trent, you're gonna have to restart the stream. Discord.
Shit! Alright, give me a second. I'll be
Oh,
quick
okay, I got it.
Alright. And, okay. Bada bing, bada
Okay.
boom.
There we go.
Milesy Wisely!
Yes, you, Delicia.
I wanted to say, old Greggy Peggy would have been proud of you today. And thanks for helping poor old Sammy Poodle.
Of course.
Oh my
Oh, God, I forgot you were here! Oh, dude! Looks like you cleared everything up, Paul! So,
Can we just kill him?
what happened exactly? I was kind of busy sketching.
Oh, he's kind of me, though, for that.
Go home. Just go home, Larry.
We just kill him.
Wait, where did Judy and Verity go? Where are all the bitches, dude?
Wow.
Hey, Larry,
Shut the fuck up.
You should
really
try this
weren't
spicy
paying attention, were
sandwich.
Though I am loath to admit it, Larry's sketches did come through for us on more than one occasion. Not that I'm about to tell him that. Quit with the glaring, will ya? Whatever I did, I'm sorry! Calm down,
Crush your
Larry.
self-esteem. Kill him.
I wasn't glaring at you. Believe me, I want to.
One karma in Edward's brain.
Kill him.
To an elevator.
Now.
Yeah, if
Drop him in an elevator. Shoot him when no one's looking.
Mr. Fender, if you want to just hold him down, we'll like have his head below the water so we can drown him. Like, I'm good to do that, you know?
I do not see anything. You totally were. You're just like your pop. He was a terrible liar too.
He was.
Listen, I'm gonna head out. Need to fill Simpson in on what went down today. You wanna come with?
Oh, I want to see this shit. I want to set this man free, bro. Yes, of course.
I'm coming too.
We're actually gonna see him. The boy.
All right, let's fucking do this. Visitors room.
Hope he looks okay. I hope he's like healthy.
So, what's Mr. Tangaroa like? I can't wait to finally meet him.
Oh, he's a real sweetheart. You'll love him.
I think Eddie visits him like weekly.
Probably,
Hopefully.
yeah.
He said in this case that he used to visit him daily, but fell off of it as of the last few years.
Or a few
Even
days.
while locked up, he can't help but make all sorts of cookies and cakes for everyone. That's why 3 p.m. cake extravaganza is a thing for prisoners and guards alike.
That's actually kind of cool.
Really? That sounds awesome. You think there'll be any left for us to try?
Did we find a few slices of chocolate cake in the prison the other day? Could they have been some of Mr. Tangaroa's baked goods? Oh, I don't remember
baked
doing
goods.
that, but whatever.
Here he is. He still wears his suit.
Here.
I heard you all were coming to see Mr. Tangaroa, so I volunteered to escort him. Hello, new friends. I'm Samson Tangaroa.
Oh, new friends. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. I'm actually probably gonna cry at this. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service.
And I'm Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick, Kay Faraday.
What do you do?
What an asshole!
Anyway. It's very nice to meet you both.
Oh yeah, that was you. It looked like, sorry. Miles here is Gregory's son.
Oh, is that so? Your father was very kind to me and fought so hard for my case. But in the end, I betrayed him. I made the false confession and... Don't worry, Mr. Tangaroa. Mr. Fender has explained everything to me.
Sure did. And now we're here to tell you the truth about what happened 18 years ago.
So this Gusto guy, right? He's a prick.
The truth?
I can't wait to see how he reacts to all that shit.
Judy did all that? For me?
Sure did.
Crazy kid racked her brain for 18 years until she'd finally figured out how to set you free. What can I say? Turns out she really would do anything for you.
I would have killed the guy.
Oh, Judy. I never did anything to deserve such devotion. Come now, Mr. Tangaroa. I think we all know that's not true. The bond between the two of you has held strong for all these years after all.
Yeah, I'd kill a guy for Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, you...
I'd also kill a guy for Mr. Rogers.
You think so? I guess I better show him. Which piece of evidence is proof for the bond Mr. Tangaroa must bound share?
Show it.
The chocolates, probably, because
Chocolates.
she hand makes them just like her dad.
Take that!
Take that!
Chocolates. He's fucking screaming at him from behind the glass. Take
Sorry,
that! So just,
Sorry, I'm still frazzled by all the case
Screaming.
solving. Those chocolates, Judy made them, didn't she? Yes, she did.
They're super delicious and sweet.
Miss Bound continued making them just as you taught her, even after that fateful day. So that there would always be some waiting for you when you finally came home.
Oh.
Judy.
Oh. Oh.
Oh! Oh god, I'm actually fucking tearing up. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ.
I can't be crying right now!
Okay, hold on. I need to get it together. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. This is the first time an Ace Attorney case has ever done this to me, by the way. God damn you,
This is how good this goddamn case is, bro. Holy shit.
I love you, Tangaroa!
I bet they're beyond super sweet then, aren't they? Very much so, I'm afraid. I only wish we could hand them to you. Don't worry, sir. I'll make sure he gets them later. Which would be a clear breach of prison policy, not that I have the authority now to stop it. And why the fuck would I? Why the fuck would I? This man has been in 18 years incarcerated!
18 years.
Not
Not to mention fucking Von Karma's torture methods, bro.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You know, Detective, something about you reminds me of Detective Bad. Really, pal? Because I look up to him a lot. He's my role model, even if he is currently
Aww.
behind jail bars.
Wait, he's
Is
what?
Bad taller or shorter than Gumshoe?
Think taller. You don't say. It seems like fate likes to bring people of all sorts together, huh?
Is Bad behind Gerald Bars? I forgot.
He is, yeah.
Oh, wow. From the first investigations game?
Yeah, you gotta shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Yeah, shut up. No, we're wrapping this case up.
You hang in there, Simpson. Just a little longer. I should be able to get you out soon. Sorry it's taken so long. Nobody should have to wait 18 years to get justice.
Don't be silly, Eddie. I'm the one who should be saying sorry. Or
No.
rather, thank you. Truly.
Simpson.
Well, I guess it's my turn to wait for Judy to come home now. I better make sure there's something delicious on the table for her when she finally walks through that door. Don't let me down, Eddie.
Leave it to me, big guy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
This
Hey,
case.
where's he going?
Oh fuck! This case fucked
Come
me.
back. Come back, Samson.
Come on, please.
Tangaroa, I want to give him a hug. The IS-7 incident. It's been 18 long years, but the case we'd inherited from my father is finally coming to a close.
I just had a funny idea. Can you imagine if at the fucking will reading for Gregory, they just listed for Miles, IS-7 incident?
Hey, Miles. Thanks for today.
No problem, man.
I'm sorry for forcing you to make the final call like that.
Not at all. I simply made the call that felt right to me.
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
You know how Samson was wrongfully convicted? We had to pretend that he wasn't in order to nail Gusto. But to use his false conviction against him, even to save him. As his lawyer, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can see that.
But now that Gusto's behind bars, I can finally start to get that wrongful conviction overturned.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I am sure you will.
Wait a minute, does that mean that even if you were only doing what's right? If the false conviction had been overturned before today, Mr. Gusto would have gotten away scot-free?
Yep,
The plan was almost foolproof.
it's what we folks in the trade like to call a legal contradiction. The law is far from perfect.
Because of the legal contradiction, right?
Yeah, but you never know. Things might change. The law's always evolving, just like us humans. It really is. It takes so
Really
fucking
is.
long. Your Uncle Eddie and Miles Reno included, am I right?
The potential for growth and change, and people in the law.
And daddy issues.
Yes.
And daddy issues. So, Miles, are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you've got a big decision ahead of you. Only one you can answer.
I know.
Well, let's just say I won't complain if you show up at the office one day.
I might have to. My job is in peril.
And on that note, it's time for me to skedaddle. Scoot and
No.
boogie. Make like a banana and get the fuck out of here.
Wonderful.
I owe you big time, and I always repay my debts, but for now...
Here's $20.
I'll give you the next 20 in a month. Thanks again for today. I mean,
He never fucking does.
I just realized, by the way, is that fucking Leatherface on that wanted poster?
That's what I was looking at.
Looks like Michael Myers, but
It might be, but I think it's because of the whole neck thing, because Mike Myers has a neck mask that goes
all
down.
right, let's
you know?
not focus on that.
Yeah, hurry up, guys. I got.
Guys, I got fucking dinner to eat. Come on.
Quiet hours.
That's fair.
Did he seem in kind of a hurry to get out of here to you?
Just like
He
me.
did.
It's like,
Yeah, well, yeah, all of us really. And honestly speaking, I'm the one who owes him a debt of gratitude. After all, he gave me the chance to reckon with my father's final case. I hope you're proud of me, Dad.
generational case trauma.
When I was a boy, all I ever dreamed of was becoming an attorney like my father. But then, during my time with Mr. Von Karma, I learned the way of the prosecutor instead. Eventually, with the help of some good friends, I found my own voice and a new way to live.
God, he's so anime.
But now my career as a prosecutor is at risk of being taken away from me. It may be time to take another long, hard look at how I want to live my life, whether I like it or not.
Miles Edgeworth chooses death again.
Your Miles Edgeworth chooses death
Again!
A sequel.
Oh, April
Okay.
2nd. April 2nd. April 2nd.
Oh god.
Edgeworth and
It's the same day, it's just later in the day.
hey, Gregory.
Oh no, this is the past.
No, shut up.
Sorry for reporting in so late.
Aww!
It may have taken 18 years. But we're finally in a position to prove Samson's innocence. All thanks to your boy, Miles. I couldn't have done it without him. You should have seen him. The way he fought for the truth gave me chills. It was like I was watching you. Look, I know I'm not half the attorney you were, but those guiding principles you tried to instill in me, I like to think I'm embodying them I like to think I'm embodying them now as I carry on your legacy. Here's hoping.
Oh, God. Here it comes.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
God damn it, dude.
Your boy will be joining me in that soon.
Am I going to fight crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? What is the right answer? Which path should I choose?